Baby Daddy Dina writes us. I'm 35 and unexpectedly pregnant after a couple drunken hookups. We are no longer together, and we've both agreed I will be raising the baby on my own.
Okay.
Here's the dilemma. I absolutely love his last name as a first name for the baby. Think something along the lines of Montgomery. I can't get the name out of my head, and it also feels like a subtle way to honor my baby's dad. My friends think I'm making a huge mistake. They say I'm giving him a bigger role in his life than he'll actually have and setting myself up for heartbreak every time I see my child's name, but I cannot think of another name that I love more than this one. Am I crazy? Should I go with the name that I love?
I mean, go with the name that you love, but I think I would let go of any of these reasons that you're telling yourself. Like, the only reason you're going to name your baby this is because you've heard the name, you love the name. I don't think we need to make it like, oh, this is some way to honor the baby's dad, because I think that's where you open a can of worms that you're not expecting to open. Just use that name because you love it.
No. Don't use, I mean, you've agreed that this guy wants, you want nothing to do with this guy. You don't want the guy to have anything to do with your son.
Right.
It's going to create awkward questions later on in your son's life whenever he's like, where did my name come from? Oh, well, mommy got really drunk one time. And, whenever two people love each other very much.
No, you don't. You could just say, I just love that name. I thought I've heard it one time and I thought
Where'd you hear it, Mom? Where'd you hear it?
Just a friend.
A friend?
A friend.
What, are you still friends with this person?
Nope, not friends with this person.
See, you don't see how that's going to be incredibly uncomfortable?
I feel like we figured it out right now. We did the role play. It was fine. So go with that name. I love it. Montgomery is the baby's name. Baby Montgomery.
601-995-1017. What would you say to baby daddy Dina, who wants to name her kid after the son's father, but the son's father, they've agreed, is going to have no part in the kid's life whatsoever? I think it's weird. It is just weird. 601-995-1017. But what do you think? Doing a DM dilemma this morning, and this is a weird one to me. This is almost as weird as whenever Jay-Z named his baby after his ex.
Yeah.
This woman slid into our DMs, and she is going to have a baby with this guy that was just kind of an FWB type of thing. They've agreed. They're not co-parenting. Mm-hmm. He's not going to be in the kid's life, and they're both cool with that. The thing is, the woman wants to name the kid his first name this guy's last name, which I think is incredibly weird. And so does Izzy. She says, honestly, think of the kid. They might not be named after a man who didn't want anything to do with them. It's giving I want attachment to him, whether or not that's the case.
Oh my gosh, I'm so outnumbered here because I'm thinking like it's just a name. You love it. Go with it. But Kevin says, imagine running into the actual baby dad later in life and your kid finds out that you named him after him. It's just weird.
I agree with that sentiment, but Adrian on the Adam and Allison Facebook page says, if both parties came to these agreements amicably, I don't see an issue. Furthermore, are any of these friends going to be co-parenting this child with you? If not, it's your choice alone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you love the name. Why does this have to be overcomplicated?
601-995-1017 is our phone number. Heather says, let go of the name. I had to let go of the name Michael because my ex, the father's last name is Myers.
Oh, yeah. You don't want Michael Myers.
Yeah, you can't.
But that's not exactly the same because this is a name. It's like Montgomery, it'll be Montgomery Jones. Like, there's nothing weird about that other than it is this.
Other than where the name came from.
Right, but nobody
like
has
the
to
biggest
know.
parts.
Nobody
the biggest
has to
parts.
know. She could have heard that name anywhere. We don't have to say. It doesn't have to be anybody's business.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if they've agreed to not raise the kid together, why are you giving him his name? But whatever.
Adam and Allison in the morning.